As promised, this is, by the way, this is January 1st, 2024. But as I had promised, I was going to present but at any rate, this is a report spun off by Robinhood, my broker, and it's simply a list of all the transactions, trade related, that I made for 2023. And this report is sorted from the last page down to the first so that you get to see top page results. And that's what you're looking at right here. As you can see, if you total up everything I paid for and everything I had left, yes, or had, let me put it, if you total up what I bought and what I sold, then that comes up to a negative $275.81. But that includes purchases of stock which have not yet been sold. So those are still on the books. So I put an entry in there for the value of the stock that's in my account, and that's marked to market. That is based on the closing price Friday. And then I subtract fees. As you may or may not know, now the brokerage houses are charging a small fee. Plus, I'm spending $5 a month for Robinhood Gold status, which has a lot of advantages, not the least of which is being able to do instant deposits. So, at any rate, and you can see them listed. In fact, if you look up just a few lines, you'll see the gold fee there, $5. What isn't shown, because it's subtracted out of the net, is the clearinghouse fees as mandated by the exchange. It's not peculiar to Robinhood. It's true of anybody doing business with the Chicago Board of what is it? The Chicago Board of Trade. It's not trade. Anyway, you get my meaning. The brokerage, the exchange. They're the ones dictating the fee. So I'm going to include this entire report as a file, as a PDF file on my website, and the link will be in the down in the description. But let me continue. I sort of sidetracked myself. So the annual rate of return at 31%, I'm quite happy with that. If I take unrealized capital losses, when I say they're unrealized, they are probably all washed out. I don't have to know that, you'd have to look at the lot numbers and see how long it was, how much time passed between that same lot number was closed. And the clearinghouse will do that for me at tax time. So you can take it any way you want to look at it. If you take it in the very worst case where I'm realizing my capital losses from the decrease in the price of HBI stock from the time I first started using that as the underlying stock for my contracts, that still gives me a 24% annual return on investment. Now, the impact of free cash flow is even better, but that only relates to my ability to continue or grow the business. That meaning more contracts, more premium revenue. Okay, I'm sorry I stumbled and bumbled around this a little bit, but hopefully you can make some sense of it. If you have any questions, put them in the comments, and I will be happy to answer those. And by the way, this is not my best year. Um, I had some outstanding years where the return on my investment was more like 50, 60%. But that was all because in those years I had a lot of contracts that were never exercised. Remember, for a contract not exercised, my inventory hasn't changed. The only thing that's changed on my balance sheet is I've increased the cash by the amount of the premium for that particular lot of contracts. Okay. As always, if you get anything out of this, please subscribe and like if you like a particular one, which helps me shape the future content, and notify so that you'll be notified when I release another one. So let's have a good new year.